Hey, yo, it's Deep with the Speak. I got the one and only, the award winner. You guys might not know him, but y'all need to know him. And if you don't know him, go Google him. I got the one and only award winning Santana in the building today, y'all.
What's up, you guys? I'm Santana, porn star, content creator, model. I'm here on the Speak with Deep.
How you feeling, friend?
I'm great, man.
You all right?
Yeah.
What's been new? Like talking about a little something that's been new.
You know, I'm just traveling and content creating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it over because I guess he's shy. This is Santana, all the way from Detroit, Michigan. If y'all don't know, here in LA now for you hoes, and y'all need to, like I said, go look at the man. The man is a legend in the making. He's up and coming. He's most definitely the next thing y'all want to know. It's only one award. He's gonna be getting multiple. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? He just did Latino Oasis. How was Latino Oasis for you this year?
Latino was fun. It was a vibe. Yeah,
What about like modeling for the fashion show?
Yes, of course. Always modeling for the fashion show for you, of course.
So did you? I mean, you know,
fits that you put together is fire. It was a good time for sure.
So if you had it, would you go back to Latino?
Would I go back? Yeah, I would go back. I think that it's a great thing to have, especially for POC. Us getting together, and they do recognize like porn stars, especially new ones and older ones. So it's definitely a good thing for people of color. I know that they changed the name, so hopefully with the rebrand, it'll be even better going forward. Yeah.
Now, being in a situation in a space like that, just quickly, being in a situation in a space like that, is it overwhelming being who you are, what you bring, and having to be around so many people that might be, too touchy, too grabby?
Yeah.
Is it kind of like overwhelming for you being in those type of spaces?
I would say yes and no. I definitely, the first time I went, it was definitely like, whoa, this is a lot. But I think now, I've been in the industry for like 4.5, almost 5 years now. I've like kind of learned to navigate it and, push people away if I need to. And I'm not afraid to like be that person, be like, bro, get off of me.
I'm gonna get up and go get some popcorn. You go get some and then come back. And then we're gonna finish watching this episode. You don't wanna miss it. Now, being that you're from Detroit, what's some of the ins and outs that's different living in California? You're in California now, right?
Yeah.
You live in, okay,
Yeah,
so what's the
Hollywood.
difference living here than being there, let's say, do I wanna get freaky? Sexually, what's different in Detroit that you did not get in the D that you get in the city?
Well, I mean, I think I moved from Detroit when I was like 15. So I moved to Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wasn't even.
I wasn't even fucking.
Not even doing anything and then like that.
I actually had a girlfriend before I moved.
Oh, you played. Oh, we gonna take a little shot to that. You played. I just think you did a little playing for sure. Okay. There's nothing wrong with playing. I can most definitely see you over there playing with the, because you are like everybody. Like, hold on, real quick. Y'all leave my friend alone. Stop asking me about my friend. Talking about your friend. He had contacts in his eyes. Bitch, them is not no contact.
No,
Let me tell you something. Friend, open them up. Let that camera see them. Thank you.
They real.
All him. So I don't need y'all keep asking me, is them contacts he be having on? Because they be gray and then they be green. No, he's a mood. Like his eye always just the mood. You feel what I'm saying? I most definitely appreciate my friend. So just being more open up and what I'm saying, and of being Thai. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that there's hang-ups with your sexuality, being that you do verse scenes and you don't mind the best of both worlds?
Yeah.
Outside of that, you being a person and just being you, do you have hang-ups with like your attire to match your sexuality? Do you feel like that's a hang-up for you?
No, when I first came to LA, yes. I think I preferred to dress like more masculine.
Okay.
But through the years, I've just learned to just be who I am and dress how I want because of LA. Yeah.
So you saying the C brought out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I feel like I can wear a skirt, but the next day I could wear some baggy jeans.
And still get them.
Yeah,
and it's not going to make it no never mind because it's just who we are as people. And so you can say that you're more on the artsy side when it comes down to you as a person.
Yeah.
More on the artist side and you like colors and the things, the whimsical things of life.
Yeah.
If that I'm just,
exactly. Yeah.
You know me, I like to describe it. I just want to let y'all get to know him a little bit more. So going back into where you're from, are you like really close to your family? Are you and your family extremely close? Your mom?
I'm definitely close to my mom and my little brother. Yeah, I'm close to like my grandma. They all live in Detroit, but my mom lives in Florida. Yeah, but I speak to my family every day, and yeah. They don't know about my porn career, I don't think.
Now,
my mom does. My mom.
Okay, your mom does.
Yeah,
okay,
like
I mean that. I feel like once your mama know, it's really what it is.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially when they're ripping the benefits. You know, I've been there. Heaven rest her soul. I've been there. Believe me, so I know when benefits are reaped.
Yeah.
Everything's sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just not trying to like jump from this, that. But going back to the situation with being more hands-on now and in this industry now, do you feel like you have to do more than others had to do before you in order for you to get the bomb?
I feel like it's kind of how much work and effort you put out, you kind of get back, and that's like the same in the industry, but no, not really. I mean, I work hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we do. We see you work hard.
Yeah. I work hard for
it.
shows.
You work hard.
Yeah.
You work hard.
The main thing for me is just being happy and content with what I'm doing, but you know, also trying to progress and make more from it. Yeah.
So you see yourself being an entity with your brand, not just being a brand, but you feel like you want to step bigger,
definitely.
Than what but you just pretty much you still in your direction to figure it out.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Definitely.
Okay. So just for those out there, what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
He's a Sag.
Yes.
Oh, I'm scared. I think I have another one of y'all on my show today, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll be right back, y'all, with a little bit more of Tyson. I don't want y'all to go nowhere. This is Deep with the Speak. Yo, it's Deep with the Speak. Make sure y'all follow us on social media platforms. Subscribe, like, share. Deep with the Speak at YouTube. Deep with the Speak Instagram. We got more coming to y'all, man. Stay tuned. Speak. What's up, y'all? We back with the Speak, and it's your boy Deep. We sitting up here with Ty Santana, but we just was joined with David Brandyn. Hi, honey.
What's going on, friend?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm here. I'm excited to be in your studio with Ty. I'm so happy Ty's here today.
What's up?
And I'm excited for you in this podcast. Like, let's get into it. Like, what's going on? Speak to me. Like,
Okay, I'm about to speak to you, but I want us to get a shot glass up real quick. I said sip, but I want some more.
Yeah, we don't sip.
This is a newly wedded man.
Oh, that's
Congratulations.
Yeah, I got the bag. I got the man. He a doctor, and you know.
It is.
So let's sip to that.
I am. Yes, I'll speak again. I am very happy, very grateful. I got married last Saturday. No, 2 Saturdays ago. So it's been a week and 2 days.
Okay.
I've been married for 9 days.
Okay.
And it's cool. It's
How
great.
was the ceremony?
It was a lot. It was really great. We had actually I got married twice in one day. So a lot of people don't know this. So we had an intimate ceremony with my family and some kids at the house. And then we had a bigger celebration at Beaches Tropicana in West Hollywood, where we invited all of our queer family, all of our friends, and that was the biggest, most amazing celebration ever.
So y'all were just hopping around?
Baby. Yeah, we were hopping. Yeah, we had, so We had, with the pregame was at the Wild, which was down the street from Beaches up in Tropicana, so people met at the Wild. Then we all marched together in all red. Everybody had on red. Ty was there. We all had on red. Marching down West Hollywood to Beaches. And then we went to Roosterfish, which is across the street. And down the street from there, that was the third spot. That was the after party. And then the next day we had a brunch again at Roosterfish and a barbecue at the Airbnb that we rented back in the house.
Okay. That's nice. So I'm going to interrupt him real quick to do him over again. This is David Brandyn, everybody. All the way from motherfucking New York City. Yes, David, you a Sag?
I am not a Sag. I'm a Libra.
Oh, you're a Libra. Oh, I mean, it's all that fall when
Yeah. It goes Libra, Scorpio, Sag. So we all
Okay. So
and you're a Pisces?
I'm a Pisces.
I fucking love. It's my favorite sign.
We know you married one.
Yeah, I married one. Pisces, you married one. Yeah, but even before I was with Matt, my last boyfriend before him was a Pisces, born like a day before him, and the boyfriend I had before that was also a Pisces, born like 3 days before him.
But Matt's a February Pisces.
Yes, so he's the one that worked. No shade. He's the one that worked, but I definitely have a type. It is a Pisces, and Matt was actually the perfect fit to my whole.
So being perfect fitted in your hole and things of that nature, do you guys? You're brand newly married.
Yeah.
Do you guys see yourselves? What do you guys? I don't want to say where do you guys see yourself because it's like who the fuck am I? Who is anybody to say where y'all see yourself? Yeah. But do you guys practice abstinence or is it more of an open relationship, marriage?
Well, you know me.
The people need to know you.
Okay, no. We are completely in an open relationship. We have been open for maybe 4 or 5 years, and now we're in an open marriage. I have not had sex outside of my relationship yet.
It's been 2 days.
It's literally been 9 days, but yeah, we are in an open marriage, and that will stand because it works for us. It's been a long process. It was not easy to just do that. It took a long time, a lot of mistakes, but you live, you learn, you love, and here we are. Okay. Yeah.
So within that open situation, do you feel like that brings you guys more best friends? It makes you guys more tight. It makes you guys more understanding of one another.
For sure, yeah, but you have to talk about every single thing. Well, you don't have to, but you have to talk about things that are necessary, right? And you have to talk about things that most people don't want to talk about. Most partners don't want to hear about their partner sucking another dick, right? But I gotta tell my man if I suck a dick, I gotta tell him sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time. If this is a random dick, it's fine. But like, if the dick has meaning behind it, I gotta tell him.
But being in this situation, it might turn your man on.
And it usually does. So that's the best part.
It turns him on, believe me.
It turns him on, so.
If you come back and you've been telling me, I got my dick sucked and then going into detail about it, I'm only tell you as a Pisces, I might 9 out of 10 be on some light.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Can we recreate that?
All right, here we go. I'll tell you, my hand will start shaking real quick and someone be in it like, for real. And then what happened was it feeling like, that's just me as a person. Okay, so within that and being more open into your relationship, do you feel like that's going to bring more years? Do you feel like years can overturn any obstacle that brings you guys because you built that time with somebody? So you feel like years or more? Yeah,
I feel like years because I know that before I even explored open relationships, first of all, I always wanted one. Since I was a kid, I was just like, I hope I have back then I thought I was straight. So I hope I have a girlfriend and I can also
that was both playing. Okay.
I was crying. I was crying, but I was also having fun too.
I'll play.
But I was also like, damn, I wish I could have like a lot of like girlfriends or like have a girlfriend and still be able to sleep outside of her. I used to always think about that, right? As a kid, I would think about that. So to me, I'm like, I was born poly. I was born open. I was born to do this. But society tells us we can't do things like that. So I always thought, damn, like every time I get in a relationship. That time and age, society most definitely tells us we couldn't. But you get in relationships and you're like, damn, I have to be monogamous. This is the rules of the land. This is what we got to do. But I would always be like, damn, I'm in this relationship. But I would always think, I wonder what day we'll break up so I can have sex with other people. Every relationship I was in, I would always think that. Like, I guess one day we'll break up and then I'll have sex with other people. Why? Why do I have to think that instead of just being with a person, loving them, being in a relationship with them, and having sex with other people? It works just fine. And I'm glad I learned that.
And that you are now living in that.
Yeah.
Like, not just you learned it, but that's just like, this is who you are now. Like, you living in that. Like, you married.
I'm married. I got a man.
My friend is married.
Got a man.
You got a man, Santana.
Oh,
a man at home.
Beautiful.
God. We love you, Maddie. Okay. We love you, Maddie. Okay, so just a little bit more. You're the Butch Queen advisor. How did that come along?
Well, it's a long story. I'm trying to make it short. So I was actually, I'm a writer as well. So I'm a sex educator and I'm a writer. These were two different worlds that were very separate.
Got it.
Because also I wrote in children's media. So I was actually writing on a Disney show.
Okay.
I was writing on a show called Kindergarten the Musical that came out on Disney Plus and Disney Junior last year, right? I'm writing on that show, and it's great. Like, the people are amazing. I finally got the first writer's job I ever wanted. It was amazing, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I miss Black queer people. I miss my community. My community was not in that writer's room. And previous to that, I had just done sex education. That was my whole thing, right? Sex education with my community. Finally get this writing job. The job ends, and then there's a writer's strike. So there's no work. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go back to sex education. So I'm like, okay, let me go back. But I'm like, I wanna make content. Let me see if I can just make sex education content. So I just did one video and it popped. And I was like, oh, wait, this whole time I was supposed to be making content. I thought I was supposed to be a writer, but I'm actually supposed to write content for my community. So I took all those skills in the Disney writer's room and brought them to my Instagram and started doing things for myself. And now it's truly the greatest community I could have ever imagined, and I'm so grateful, and I love doing content every day. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's pretty much how you became the Butch Queen advisor.
And I mean, I'm ballroom, so like I come from ballroom. I walked Butch Queen Face back in the day in New York. Okay. I'm legendary for Butch Queen Face. So I'm a Butch Queen, and I act like a Butch Queen, and I love fucking Butch Queens. I love Butch Queens, femme queens, Butch Queens up in drag. All that, but like I have a personal tie to Butch Queens, and I wanted to speak to them, and that's what I decided to do.
Okay. Now this has been working.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. It has been working. Being that you're a Butch Queen advisor and you do a lot of interviews and stuff like that, what's one of the most craziest questions that you can just quickly, like off your head, that you ask the bitch, just really like quick, hey bitch, you was
like the craziest question I ask people. Honestly, I ask people usually the same thing because they always say something crazy after. So asking someone, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done? It always opens the door to so much. Really? I ask that one question and they're like, oh yeah, I put this foot in my mouth. And then, oh yeah, but this one time I shit on this guy's face. And I'm like, oh, here we go. There it is. There it is. He ain't like that. Actually, the last video I put up about shit, I lost 17 followers. I'm sorry. I actually lost
Don't
followers.
not follow me no more because you said that. That ain't got nothing to do. Now to speak with D. We don't play them Comcast. We love them.
Yeah.
Y'all love that. Y'all into that. Whatever you into, darling.
Yeah, I'm not going to up your young, but it's not for me.
No.
And apparently not for those 17 followers. So, goodbye.
That's all right, y'all, but you get probably 200 after that.
Yeah, maybe here and there. It used to be, back on Instagram, like a couple years ago, followers was coming, but now it's hard. It's not easy. Like, if I get 10 followers in 3 days, I'm happy. I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining. So.
Okay, so just a little bit more about the ballroom situation and going into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I've walked balls for eons, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even go into my topics.
Legend.
No need
Talk about it.
Fuck y'all.
Okay.
So, for the most part, y'all see me now, don't you?
Come on.
For the most part, what do you think is different in ballroom scene that was when you first started compared to now and what they've, how can I call it, televised the community from being in the middle of the night situation. We would meet up at a warehouse, have fun, go home, 4, 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's like two things are happening. It's mainstream, which is great because we get to see it. These people get recognized. It's visible. You can really aspire to be in the ballroom scene and you can make money, right? Like back in the day, you go to a ball hoping you would win to make $100, $200, but now, like you can make actual money. You can be in a commercial, like you can compete on a TV show. There's money to be made. So that's the great part of it. The other part is that the lingo and the culture has gone mainstream, but a lot of people don't know that it's connected to the ballroom scene. So all these words, throwing shade, clock that T, all of this is all ballroom, and people don't even know it. Y'all are watching Legendary and not even connecting the words you're saying to that.
Right.
Gen Z slang is literally black and brown queer slang that we've been saying for years. I've been saying yes for 25 years. I've been saying no shade for 25 years. Y'all got that shit yesterday. We invented it. Like, we are from circles that invented this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that annoys me. That's the one thing, being, I'm 41, like I came out and started Wolf and Balls in 2002. Like, that shit fucks with me. And I don't like it, and I don't know, fix it.
Okay.
Well, I do want to do a little bit more of this talk.
Yeah.
But I want to do it with both of you guys. I made some cake. This is the part of the segment where I call Eat the Cake.
Yeah.
I want to say anime, but I can't say that. So Eat the Cake. This will be the part where we have a group discussion over a nice little segment of cake. Can we get the slice of the cake? I made a caramel pound cake. I hope y'all like it. It's most definitely one of my specialties. I don't fuck around with cake or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, this is my handsome cameraman. Everybody could say hi to the people.
Hi to the cameraman.
I'm gonna have y'all grab y'all plate. Grab you a plate.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let you grab you a slice. Yes, grab you one.
Thank you.
You a piece.
I'm excited.
That's that moist.
It's moist. Ooh.
You know what that?
very
You know what
moist.
that's like, baby.
Okay.
You know what moist like? You know what that moist like? Okay, this is Eat the Cake. This is my recipe that my late grandmother taught me about. This is a pound cake, pretty much homemade caramel. Y'all gonna be getting a lot of little 1-2s from me. This bitch is moister than moist. If you don't know, it's a mama.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just listening, saying, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of public indecency going on, and people are getting caught for it.
Like fucking in public?
Fucking public. Do you feel like because, the time we live in, everybody wants somebody to do something, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Do you feel like that's really what it is that these are content creators that's just trying to make them a little money and they end up getting caught? Or do you feel like motherfuckers is really free like this? To be outside in parks and stuff where people can't be out there.
Man. As a content creator, I can't say that I haven't done public sex, but it's always like a very secluded place where I know that like a kid is not gonna pop up. But I also stopped doing it because I could get caught and arrested and don't want to be on the sex offenders list.
Right.
But you also have to be smart about where you're doing it. Like going to a park and having sex is
In broad daylight.
in broad daylight. Daylight is actually
To
insane.
be doing
Anything.
It's 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And y'all getting caught. It was literally like in this tabloids. I was just reading it over, and I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that.
get caught.
I guess people have a fetish for it, like they want to see it. And I mean, historically, gays fuck outside because back in the day, the gays couldn't fuck inside because you lived in your parents' house, you couldn't get caught. So I get it, like that shit still goes on. So I get it. I think if you do it, you just, like you said, be secluded, really be private.
Yeah.
Don't be in no place where kids are gonna be. Wait till the lights go down. Like there's 7 boxes to check before you just do this because, like you said, you get caught, now you're a sex offender. Now everywhere you move, people know that you're a sex offender and they don't know what for. They gonna think you a pedophile. They gonna think you so many things. So like, just be cautious and or use your bed.
Yeah.
Y'all got beds. Y'all adults. Y'all got beds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It's different strokes for different folks. I get people have their kinks. I get it. Even been in this industry and making content of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The fans, y'all will ask us for a lot. Y'all ask for a lot. It means so much to the point, you know what I'm saying? Even with me and myself, like, not being so much in it like I used to be, it's because it be so much. You know what I'm saying? After a while, bitch, I've been doing porn for fucking 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else I could do. You know what I'm saying? Before I actually say, all right, bitch. Goddamn. Like, you want me to lift my legs up different now? You want me to do a different position? Like,
angle.
What's gonna be the difference with me fucking in the ranch and I just fucked in the warehouse? Like, bro, go, look at my content, bitch. Why am I, stop asking me stuff. Like, at that point, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I feel like, I get it that some people are doing this shit because, it comes with the territory of doing it. And we have people who think that they are somebody who really ain't nobody. But that's for them to think, but they have this 200, 300 followers on OnlyFans, whatever, and they go. Yeah. Let's just go back to that a little bit. Now, being that you are in an open relationship.
Yeah.
If that was the case and you did a hookup and you met outside, what's your scenario?
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Outside, public sex outside, where would it be? Most of the public sex in my youth was in a New York Sports Club steam room. That's where I learned that the gays.
That's how you learned to be a ballerina.
Baby, that's how I learned how to be a man. Okay. In that steam room, baby. Oh my God, back in the day. But in a scenario now, I don't like outside because outside is cold. I be cold, and I'm always cold. Like I'm fucking always cold. So for me, it would just be like inside of a warehouse that had a big open store, right? Like in the corner of a warehouse. I mean, maybe because I just like warehouse parties. But I would want to fuck around in a warehouse. Yeah.
That's
I want there to be dirt on the floor. Yeah.
Are you on grunt and grind?
Yes, I want it to be like, why are y'all here? I want that. Like, who would be here? I want that.
It's a fantasy. What about you, friend?
I've hooked up in an airport, like the privacy bathrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
The family bathroom?
Yeah, family bathroom.
You can lock the little door up. Yeah.
Little, 1, 2, real quick.
That's a good bathroom to hook up in. It's private.
It's private. There's nobody going in there.
Just you and your family.
Okay, yeah.
I had a restaurant moment.
Okay.
I had a restaurant moment. I don't want to say restaurant. Like, I was in McDonald's.
That's not a restaurant. It is a restaurant. This is a McDonald's restaurant. Don't say like forwarded child.
Oh no, motherfucker! I literally was like making content. Hello, in McDonald's bathroom, and the door was blocked. Wasn't nobody up in there but me and the person I was making content with. That's what happened. That's probably one of my public experience looking thing. I'm just too old to be playing outside for me personally. But that's that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how was the?
It was amazing. You see, it's gone.
Cause I was still
check the plate.
Make sure y'all get something to go. Don't even worry about it.
Please, no shade. Please.
I don't know if out of here. For sure. We gonna get something done. Y'all want some water or something? Watch that.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Water. You okay?
Yeah.
You want a water? No.
I'm good.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Y'all know I have to check on y'all to make sure y'all okay because this is a good time. We're gonna have a fucking good time. For sure. We're going to smoke some weed, have some liquor. We're gonna get into some more grippy, grimy, good shit and. Look into that good old cake. I'm gonna load that recipe up for y'all later on so y'all can make that cake at home too. This is the Speak with D. We'll be back. Don't touch nothing. Just stay tuned here at the Speak.
That I could talk about.
That's shade.
Yeah.
You want some more? You need to refresh in your cup.
I don't care. No, this is the last one.
That's your pinch. Oh, right. Because I'll tell you, I ain't having no more.
Pinch. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yep. That's fine. This is a little drop.
This is.
Cheers.
This guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Alright. Okay. We back, y'all. And as you see, we're having a candlelight over some candlelight. I call this the bright and right. It gets you tight at night. So just to go a little bit back, spinning back on Latino Oasis and that being such a, we love Joe Hawkins.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe, for what you do. Thank you, Joe, for doing it.
Yeah.
When nobody else gonna do it.
That's right.
But the people. So being there, you know, and being hosting your first time, you know what I'm saying? And you also getting an award and walking the fashion show, being invited, you know, being, you know, an entertainer and higher, you know, and being there amongst regular people. Do you think that that's something that you guys would do next year?
Yeah, for me, like, I love being a part of the event. My favorite part, though, is promoting the event. I make content. Like, I'm a content creator. I love doing interviews. I love going around meeting the people. So I hosted this year, which was great. It was fun. I really got into it. But would I do it next year? I don't know, because I missed being with the people. Like, I missed being with the people and talking to the people. So I don't know. It's something I would have to talk to Joe about. But regardless, I'm gonna be there at the resort next year for sure.
What about you, Ty?
I think that I would be there. It's a great event. I think that personally it could be promoted more somehow to reach, like, now that we're moving into like the newer generation of like queer black people are, like, you know, getting more into the light of things, I guess you could say.
I mean, okay, wait, hold on. What's the light of things?
Like queer spaces and queer events like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that like the younger generation of queer people are coming in, I feel like they could be integrated more to, you know,
promote them,
and bring them
get
in,
them to come in there a little bit more.
So
just maybe a few, like maybe 2 examples. What you think that might be 2 examples that are? Because for me, being in it, helping it, running it, being behind it, you know, helping with so much. If I tell y'all, I'll get in trouble. Helping with so much, I just feel, for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel if we did more entertainment than entertainers.
What does that mean? Entertainment versus entertainers. What do you mean?
We live in a day and age of the Baco Man. And I can only say what the Baco Man is in my definition. The Baco Man is the goggle. It's the motherfucker that's in peripheral. It's eye candy. It's the one that's gonna sit up here and get the money and ain't gonna play no games. He can stand there and they finna rain it on him. Yeah. We don't have a whole bunch of jamborees going on and bitches mucking off the monkey. You understand? We don't need all of that.
Yeah.
You know, if you get about 4 or 5 of them, about 4, to be honest, 5 is being great. 4 of them, a main entertainer.
Yeah.
1 bitch, 1 guy. So many underrated people, so many artists out here making, you know, good music and things we bop into. And, you know, like we was out there dancing the ferry, you know, gang, and, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here doing stuff and they can come put a show on, you know what I'm saying? And that will bring in that younger crowd, that other audience, the DLE straighty kind of people that really want to see a show, but knowing everybody's going to be there, so they're going to come. You know what I'm saying? It'll bring, for me. You know what I'm saying?
It needs freshness. It just needs a boost of freshness. And I think this year they did a really good job of trying to bring that freshness from the last one. Like, I mean, this is my 3rd one, and every year I've gone, it has gone better. So I just know next year it'll be even more fresh. But you're right, like it needs new talent. We need to see new faces that we haven't seen at Latino before.
But there's also much that, you know, I held that pool party.
Yeah.
On my back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
People was, you know, I held it on my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man just worked the night before. I had to come back and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? I refused your energy. I said, give me this. She was like, you are hosting. Aren't you hosting too? I'm like, give me the microphone. What's up, motherfucker? See what to do. How you doing? How you doing?
You know who also really helped? Nola Boy. That motherfucker, Nola Boy. Thank you. You were sent from heaven.
Yeah, you did.
That motherfucker helped so much, so I appreciate that.
Okay. So just going into that a little bit more. Okay, so which strippers which y'all would have had and which ones y'all wouldn't have?
You know who I've been really admiring lately, and it's more so. These are not strippers; these are performers. Okay. These people get up there on the pole and do the shit. Adonis from LA. Do you know Adonis?
Okay.
Adonis Vernell. I think that's his full name. Okay. So good, like a performer doing tricks, flips, like. And we had some of that. Like Maze was really good.
Yeah, Maze was good.
Maze is really good. Dream is really good. Ertrin's really good. Like people that are not just no shade go in. We don't need go dancers anymore. No. We need performers that know how to work a pole and know how to work a crowd and shoot fire out their ass crack. Like that's what I'm looking for. So I want some more of that. Yeah.
Well, bust down and get your eagle on. What about you, Ty? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely Dream and Dream. Yeah, I mean.
Don't answer the question on who y'all say that y'all want. I asked y'all to ask y'all who y'all want and who y'all don't want. So we not gonna run over that question. So fuck, get into that. Who y'all don't want? Who you don't want from there?
I think the sun has set on Ridiculous.
Okay.
I think the sun has set. You know what I'm saying? No shade to Ridiculous.
Yeah. No shade.
Or maybe a little bit, but also, so I have no issue saying this because this man yelled at me when he tried to yell at me. It was so funny for me. Yeah, he was complaining that he wasn't going on, his music wasn't ready, and I just looked at the man and said, I am so sorry.
But baby, he ain't been popping since Candy Barrels was on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Baby, you ain't been hot. You ain't hot enough to yell at me like that.
That is crazy.
You ain't hot enough to yell at me when I got all these beautiful men over here chilling, waiting their turn. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the one. So to be yelling at me and the DJ, the way me and Kid looked at each other and said, girl, we can't help you. Hate it. Sir, I am so sorry. I get it. You were struggling, but it's time to hang it up.
Okay.
Coming from David Brandyn.
Flat screen.
Yeah.
Well, coming from Deep Dig, on Deep Dig's podcast, I can only personally tell you, bitch, you are washed up.
Oh.
Let it go.
Scrub it up, dub.
No, like literally, like when he just see how he just took the word out my mouth. Wash your ass. You can't be running around here smelling like, and over here stripping in front of these people with that thing swinging and all of that stuff going on. Drugs are bad for people.
You look like Soulja Boy, but 45. Like you look like 2006. You have to go. And I'm only doing this because you yelled at me. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You yelled at me. So now you're getting it back.
Period.
Yeah. So, speaking of losers, we have a lot of controversy. Donald Trump just signed a bill to ban revenge porn. How do y'all feel about that?
To ban revenge porn? Mm-hmm.
And Melania is the one who brought it to principal. She's the champion of this bill. Melania brought it up, and Biden, I believe, he's a part of Senate. You know, that's whole still Senate. He's still a part of the Senate slate and all of that. So I believe that he brought it past and he'll pass the bill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And signed the bill. Now, why are these two signing bills for revenge porn when we got Stormy Daniels? Just how much Stormy got for the revenge?
A lot. I don't know.
She got a whole lot of money.
And then now we turn around and then we go to do.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, signing the revenge porn bill, that is a good thing. We don't like revenge porn. Yeah. It's not good to showcase your ex's dick when they didn't ask for their dick to be out.
And being that you're open, like, you know, situation, like, what if a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, okay, wait a minute.
No cameras.
Fuck that. We get into it.
It's no cameras.
It would be a problem.
Boom.
It's no cameras. I have been filmed before, like, body parts. I have a tattoo right here. Like, I'm very, that is just a rule in my relationship. I am not to be, my likeness is not to be filmed having sex. Although you could watch me have public sex somewhere.
Yeah, like, you know, live and live in color. Yeah, like, it gotta be live and live in color.
You gotta come to the show. I can't, that's just in my relationship, at least right now.
Yeah. I don't film outside of content.
Okay.
Like, I refuse. Like, if I go and hook up with somebody and they want to record, I say no. Like, I'm good.
Do people ask you?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Is it like
all the time?
All the time.
Oh wow. Okay. Obviously, I'm not a content creator, like adult content creator, but like as y'all are, folks are like, can you film this? So they have their own like personal porn.
Yeah.
What? That's wild.
Yeah,
That
it
they
is
keep-
very
and
wild.
they
I
keep
always
that.
look at them like,
Whoa!
Even when you like send over pictures to guys and be
Yeah.
like sending them pictures, they be like asking for your nudes and shit.
Yeah.
Those are stacked up, babe.
Yeah.
It's a nasty photo of everybody that sent a picture. And you might not even hook up.
Yeah.
You might not even see this person.
Right.
But they gonna show
got
their
it.
friends
Yeah,
and now
look at
everybody
what
see
you
your
said.
dick and
Yeah.
everybody know what your asshole look like. So when they see you out here and you like, damn, why you wanna talk to me? Or wait,
Right.
what the fuck is this? Like type shit.
yeah.
Homegirl.
Okay.
Homegirl. I'm sorry, be the homegirl. Be the
Do people
homegirl.
ask y'all for nudes?
Oh yeah.
They do.
All the
Anyone?
time.
All the time.
Why?
First off, motherfuckers act like they don't know me.
They know who y'all are.
okay.
What?
I know I'll pay the pretty penny to look like a pretty penny.
Come on.
And that's the question on that, bitch. I paid the penny to look all like this. So I get it. You know, I kind of look, I don't look different like that, motherfucker, for you to be like, oh my God, that is deep dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, don't put your hand on your mouth and startle your breath, girl. Say that shit with your chest, bitch. That's deep dick, nigga. Me, the one and only, bitch. I paved the way for these hoes to be out here.
Hey.
What you mean? I did a lot of that. Y'all was jacking off to me in high school.
Okay.
And to gag it, I was still in high school. So regardless of the fact of the matter of, so when motherfuckers be like, oh my God, I was playing with your dick to high school. I'm like, how old are you? They're like, I'm 40. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. They're like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 35. They're like, you're not 35. I thought you were like 45 or 50. You've been doing this for too long. Bitch, it's not my problem. It's called longevity. Be mad at your mama, not at me. So just moving on and, you know, madness and speaking about that. How do you redirect the haters to stay off of the Bush Queen advisor, the content creator, the entertainer, the open relationship, the who you are as a person? How do you block that out of your section? How do you keep that hatred? I burn sage. I got a stack full of all kind of rituals and candles. Baby, I do prosper powder.
I'll answer quick because my answer is quick. Like, you know what? I don't have haters yet. Like, I don't. There are so little people that like post negative shit in my comments. Sometimes I'm like, am I doing enough? Because nobody hates me. Like, nobody's reading me. No one's trying me. Like, I have it very easy right now.
Well, after you just get done with this.
Yeah, maybe there's ridiculous. Maybe ridiculous hates me now.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be a lot of people that feel like, damn, they really sat on the podcast and talked about a stripper. Fuck that bitch. Like, boom, boom, pop, pop.
Generally, I don't have it, and I'm grateful for that now because I know that, you know, with more of which I want, that is going to come. So I'm living in bliss and ignorance right now.
Yeah. Haters. I don't know. I have had like my fair share of haters on like Twitter, but I easily block stuff out, like really easy. I take it with a grain of salt. Like like literally I'm like, it is what it is. You're talking shit online, it is what it is. Like, girl, I'm gonna live another day and I'm gonna still live my best life. But I do decompress from social media. Like, I'll just take some days, take some hours, and just, you know, tap in with life. Yeah. I'm like,
Then come back to that. So majority of your haters that you guys both saying that y'all don't never see them visually. They're mainly what you can't see.
I've never had any haters in person. Like, not in person.
You know,
Not as an adult.
Not as an adult,
I'm gonna have some of this on that subject. Fuck, I'm telling you, when they reveal themselves to you, it's better. It's fucking better.
Absolutely.
You want these hoes to show you who they are now. Bitch, don't wait later on. Okay. Ain't no need to wait later on, baby. Just go ahead and show me who you is right now. So I can figure things out. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And we don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people will wait on your greatest moment on
Show their true colors.
And it'll be the ones that's the closest to you. Yeah. Your friends, the ones that say family, sister, homegirl, lover, baby, honey. You could be laying on the side of a motherfucker and you literally shining like a diamond and he can't take it. You doing that shit at nighttime while you're on the bed. Yeah. So you just gotta know, like, you know, where your mind is. You know what I'm saying? Just going into that realm. And I'm only tell y'all because y'all both are getting bigger than where y'all are as people and entity and stuff. I'm just gonna close this off with this one. Being that y'all are being, you know, bigger and getting there and it's going. I see y'all. I wouldn't have y'all on this couch if I didn't see y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's gonna reveal itself. It's gonna reveal itself in a nasty, negative. That shit gonna be juicy negative. You take that with the positive that you already have going on. Yeah. Fuel it. Give them something else to hate about. Something else to hate about. Something else to hate about. Yeah. Something else to hate about. Yeah. You can have $10 in your pocket. Literally. Don't ever look like it. Yeah. Don't ever come out and let a bitch see you sweat. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is how you keep them at bay. This is how you keep them hating. This is how you keep them always watching. They always praying on your downfall. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And if you keep this knowledge in your head, I promise you, you will have longevity.
That's the word of the day, longevity. Yeah, I'm into it.
Y'all hear longevity over there at the house. I want y'all to take a shot for us. The word of the day, David inside and spoke it up. Longevity is the word of the day. I want to thank my friends for being here on this Speak tonight. Thank you, David, Ty. Y'all give the people y'all hashtags. Tell them where they can find y'all at.
Sure. So my name is David Brandyn. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, coming soon, at David Brandyn, DavidBrandyn. Follow for sex education, content, queer culture, black stuff. Yeah.
What's up, guys? My name is Ty Santana. You guys can find me on Twitter, or X now, at Ty Santana XXX. That's 3 X's. And my Instagram is Ty Santana Official. Hit me up. And my OnlyFans is Ty Santana XXX.
Don't forget to hit up the OnlyFans. That's what you want.
That's where you. You
start there.
You start there. You pay,
and then go the other way. You pay that coin.
And then you go back.
And then go back to go see who you paying your coin for. See, that's what you do. You
put some money in my man's pocket.
Support black business.
Start there.
Okay.
At the beginning. At the beginning, not the end.
Yeah.
That's most definitely the good shit. Okay, just a little close off real quick because I did not want to forget this. Like, I cannot forget this. What do y'all have coming? What do we have coming soon? What do we want these people to see? Like, I know, y'all can't not give us some juicy. I know you got some juicy.
So, for me, like, just follow my content. I got new videos every single day, interviews, sex education, stuff like that. And I am coming out with a podcast very soon.
Okay. I'm coming over there.
Oh, yeah, you will definitely be on it. You will also definitely be on it. It's coming soon. It's in the works. Look forward around July, August.
Cool. Me, you know, I'm just chilling. The content is rolling out as usual. Check it out on Twitter. Next week I will be in DC for World Pride, so if you guys happen to be there, say hi, check me out. I'm always gonna have a drink and have a conversation, so yeah, hit me up.
And that's Deep with the Speak, y'all. We just so thankful to have both of these guys in here joining me and having this group discussion and all of the good stuff. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Next week, we got a special guest. Y'all know how I like to do it. I don't like to tell you until it gets done. We'll see y'all next week on the Speak. Yo, guys, you don't want to miss it. It's supposed to be epic. Tune in.